Hello everybody, my name is Zelinator, and welcome back to the terrain taking its time to load. We are in 1.9.3 pre-1, which means... Oops, I need to adjust the title. Probably not going to save. Need to fix it again later, but here we are sorting out all the spawn egg stuff. Let's see, I have my grass. I put down all the dirt. I think I'm all set. Doo-doo-ba-doop. Alright, what else did I need to do over here? Howdy, Ian, welcome back. So the last thing I needed to do was get the lighting, I guess, or lack thereof, because so we're having the two pigs. The two pigs are going to be facing each other, and then that one's going to be the villager. No, that one's going to be the sheep, because sheep need the grass. I guess I plop this down and just let the animals start spawning. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll just... Oh wait, hold on, it's nighttime. That's okay, I'll take advantage of that. So yeah, we'll plop that down. And that one. Oh wait, hold on, where's my sheep spawner? Boop. That one's now sheep spawner. And here's what we're gonna do, we're gonna shut the doors, because I don't want the animals getting out. So let me, boop. There we go. Do I need the villagers? Maybe. Well, either way, if the sheep is there, those are the sheep, right? Yeah, if the sheep are there, it'd make logical sense to have the wolves next to the sheep. And I don't know if wolves spawn on stone. We're gonna find out. Let's leave that door open a little bit. I should label everything. I was thinking about that yesterday. Wolves might need grass. Yeah, chances are the wolves are gonna need grass. Alright, that's okay. Let me catch some Z's. That way I'll go out, get another grass block. Boop. And yeah, I think I'll also need more dirt. That's alright. I'll pick that up as well. We're gonna hope it's just grass, because if it turns out, surprise, something else was preventing them from spawning, I will be a little sad. I never had a Pokemon phase, and I don't think I ever will. It's one of those, there's too much of it to ever get into it. Plus also, it's too mainstream, blah, 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 all that stuff. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get into it, and I don't think, and I know I did not ever be into it. I need to finish, because I need to finish Battle Arena 2 for the Nintendo 64. Because hey, I was gifted it. In fact, I was gifted the whole Nintendo 64, as well as... I hear you, sheep. Yes, I hear you. But yeah, I was gifted the whole Nintendo 64 and several games for it. And that was one of them. So I ended up with 2 Nintendo 64s. Okay, so I'll leave the villager spawning there. Toss stone, cobble. Let me go get some dirt. Are you still influenced by Pokemon? I know one person in particular. Total obsession. But that's a long story for another time. Let me take that one grass. I don't know how much dirt I need. Slime, please don't bounce over here. Oh, that was my one grass. Bye. at you. Alright, let's pick up another one. Maybe I will keep it out of my hotbar. But what I wanted to do is clean up this area just a little bit. Oh wait, hold on. What happened to all the dirt I just picked up? I know, how about I flatten this entire section right here? It doesn't need to be floating this much, right? Everything right here. I guess it's still a little something to hold on to. Every once in a while, think back to Bakugan and how much I enjoyed it back when my age was just past double digits. I was also talking recently how, at long last, I powered through all 10 or 11 seasons. The original series only had 4, and I remember most of those, so it was brand new watching everything that came out after Gen 2 and 3. Another thing that I used to be into was Beyblade. I'm really sad that out of all my toy collections I got rid of. Why Beyblade? Oh well. Because I still have all my Hot Wheels, all my Bakugan, all my Legos. But for some reason, Beyblade was the main one I sold off most of. And I wish I didn't, but oh well. Such is life. Yeah, one of these days I'll watch all of Beyblade. But I don't know when that'll be, because I keep saying I'm still in the middle of Doctor Who. Bakugan at double digits? The series came out back in 2008, I think? The card game came out the year before the anime, which was based on the card game. And I don't remember. I think the original card game was 07 and the anime was 08. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know how new it was back when I was watching, but I definitely remember watching season 1, whether it was brand new or on reruns by that time. I remember your brothers. That's not true. I remember you mentioning. And their names. Not their birthdays, though. Too much effort. I'm terrible at remembering birthdays, overall. Alright, think there's enough dirt now? Another 43? I'd rather not need to come back here. What about mine? Of course my birthday is one I remember. That's the easiest birthday to remember. I'm definitely hearing the sheep. I wonder if the wolves will be able to see the sheep through walls. No, right? They would only go after sheep if they have a path to them. Oh, I'm gonna need to do something about lighting in here. Can't be on the floor. Oh, I didn't think about that. How bright is this gonna make it? I was right, I did need grass. Let me plop down one torch. Probably do another one there. That's not the torch. Hold on. What happened to the fence? Am I crazy, or did I just lose yet another fence? I thought I had 4. Why am I back to 3? Oh. Have they just been flying all over the place, and I don't see them? Anyway, how bright is this? This is 8. Did that wolf spawner just turn into a pig spawner? Buddy, I don't have replacement spawn eggs. What happened to the spawner? Is my sheep spawner still a sheep spawner? Sheep spawner still a sheep spawner. That's not cool. I don't want to load the backup. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I might +1 cheese it and give myself another spawn egg, but we'll see. I'm gonna deal with this later. Yeah, I have no idea what happened to the wolf inside. Was the wolf angry at the sheep? Because I see this guy over here. He's gone rabid. He's angry at the sheep. So did like the little wolf model inside turn into an angry wolf? And because that's not a valid mob, the wolf so because it's not a valid mob, the wolf inside the spawner said, "Nope, invalid data. Let me turn back into a pig." Yeah, I'm gonna deal with that later. I'm keeping wolves. I think I just can't have them too close to the sheep then. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna deal with that later. Alright, well, time to do the other ones. So we'll start out with villagers, since villagers are cool. Her, to you as well. Boop. Alright, now this is where things become problematic. Zombies, skelly bums, zombie pigmen. It would make the most amount of sense, I believe, to have the zombies next to the villagers. But then do I put the skelly bums here as well? Or should I put the skelly bums over here, which will attract them, and have the zombie pigmen here in hopes of the pigmen getting in the way? We'll see. So I think, whoop. There's 1 and 2. I'll take that torch. 3. All right, shut the doors. We gotta go now. Can't get up here anymore, buddy. All right, let's clean out the system. Bye-bye. Oh, no. I might have made a mistake. Hmm. What do you mean by if the wolf is sitting near the spawner? Because of the wolf inside getting mad as well? I might have made an oversight. I guess all pigmen get to keep living in here, assuming the skelly bombs don't go anywhere. Alright, well, we are coming back with glass, since this is a system I need to take care of. Oops. Hold up. Let me get rid of all this dirt. I don't like wasting blocks, but dirt is plentiful, so I'll say goodbye to all that. Alright, let's catch some Z's. What I could do is not use any of the pigmen. I'll still need a way to come up here, which means I think what I'll do, if I just put 1 extra block here, I guess I could put 2. Oh, never mind. 1 block it is. I'm almost tempted to keep the ender chest here, but I know that will not work out for me. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna plop down a couple ladders there. Call it a day. But to do so, we need the ladders first. Or what I could do, because I know if I don't, it will bother me. I'll put 1 block there and 1 block on this side. That way I have 2 ladders, 2 cobblestone utilized. There we go. I remember dirt not being, or what era of UMP are you referring to when dirt was not as plentiful? Come on, everybody. Find out worlds before emerging. Dirt was still plentiful, unless I was on one of the Indev islands. The chances of me using up all that dirt was rather unlikely. Bye-bye. And we're gonna hope that no pigs cross the track as I fill in. There we go. Wee, says the pig all the way home. I don't know how much glass we need. I guess I can do the quick math. So if I'm looking at a square around our current area, that'd be 4 times 4 is 16, about 32, about half a stack of glass. When you say 1024 by 1024, how tall of a world are you referring? Because if you're talking 1024 blocks tall, we're looking at about 3 to 5 FPS. Oh, only 64. If it's a quarter of the size, that would be 25 FPS. Current estimation. No, sorry, 20. I think I said 25. I guess 20 to 25 would be my estimation. Won't know until I try. At the end of UMP Part 1, did I still have, or was I using the RTX 30 at the time? Because I'll be honest, I've totally forgotten when I acquired it. I thought I picked it up in 2021, but it might not have been until early 22 that I had it installed. I don't remember. I could set, I know, I'll search on Twitter. Did I mention the 3070? March 3rd, 2021. So yeah, I did have it by the time. That was the last upgrade. I haven't done any computer upgrades since then if you ignore storage. Because I think I've picked up 1 or 2 hard drives. So yeah, I guess however the frame rate was then. But here's the thing, I never had 64 tall worlds in Indev. I always custom made them for this series to be 128 blocks tall. Well, that means I did the math anyways, but I don't think it adds up well anyways. You didn't know that? That's why I built the towers. The towers in the various worlds. They were not tall worlds, they were custom made. They were between normal and deep, since normally in InDev you can only make worlds 64 blocks tall or 256 blocks tall. I went the middle ground for 128. And if you're also talking last InDev episode, I don't even know if it was 1024 by 1024 that I was using. It shouldn't have been, because that was not the ratio. That's not the proper world ratio I was using. I'd have to go back and look at my world backups. Or, you have access to the archive, you can go back and check. I don't remember exactly the dimensions used for then. It wasn't a square though. I needed glass. You know, in case I do indeed want extra. So I have glass. I needed... What else did I need? Ladders. 4 ladders. Or anything else? If there is anything else, I'll come back and get it. How is the world not unplayable? I skipped worlds. I didn't combine all of them at once. But even so, would have been... was it like 1280 by 768? That was the world size I was using at the time. If I combine everything all together. But no, what I did was I used the first 4 InDev worlds, made one long strip out of those because that was 1024 blocks. And then I used the last 3 InDev worlds together. That was the bottom strip of the world. And then I want to say I only did a test where all of Classic and all of InDev together, but I don't think I did it. So basically it came out to be a 3 wide, 5 long world, if combined in total. But since InDev doesn't like stuff being over 1024 blocks, I don't think I had any proper episodes on there. I remember doing tests, walking up, and when I would start getting close to that world, the game would crash. Yeah, I know it was playable, not a fun experience, but at least I could walk around and stuff. I guess that's not playable, that's viewable within the game. Since I remember spawning on the far end here, and taking my sweet time InDev walking all the way to the other end. I don't think that was on camera at all, but I might have had the world. I might have included that test world in the archive, where it's the 15 worlds combined. Think there are any pigs crossing the track now? We're gonna hope no. They have indeed started to spread out. Hooray! Hiccup. Alrighty, let's take a look-see. Oh, how am I supposed to get glass down here anyway? Sorry, Dirt, I guess I need you after all. Because I wanted to do this. And the question is, how will I get back up there? I'm going to square right. Yep, fill in the corners. Alright, there we go. Say farewell to the dirt. Those 2 pieces are going to be lost forever now. And probably this one as well. I hear you, spider. Alright, let's do a test run of this. See what sort of events unfold. Nom, 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 nom. That's rather dark. Boop. Let's drop some light. Alrighty. Time to do our good old-fashioned zombies. I see a spider in there. Versus villagers. Hold on. I'm not seeing either of those in the spawners. Every single one of these spawners has gone back to pigs except for the sheep. What is this witchcraft? I feel bamboozled. The spawners don't like me. What happened? And why is it only sheep that get to live? Are all the sheep brown in there? It'd be funny if it only ever spawns brown sheep. Oh no, that one's white. Well, I guess this is a worked in theory sort of thing. But I have indeed discovered a flaw in the setup of, if I end up down there, how am I supposed to get out? Well, now that I know it's safe in regards to all the torches are off the floor, let's clear it out. I know it's not going to clean everything within the back sides, but that's okay. For all I know, it's a, hey, you're in survival. That's illegal sort of thing. Yeah, I pick that up. Nothing in the enter chest, which means I can get a refund. Thank you, thank you. Well, I guess the sheeps are the only mobs that are going to work for now. Rather interesting, I say. Oh, the one villager who survived. Alright, well, I'll shut all these doors for now. I wonder if the wolf is still here as well. Nah, he shouldn't be. Alright, well, that's a problem to solve on my own time. Let's see. With the arena completed in its current state, good enough, I'd say. It's a bug. When does it get fixed? There'd be no point in fixing the spawners until after then. In 1.9, sometimes spawners will turn back into pig spawners. Happens in dungeons as well. Oh, so this is my entire world could be losing all of its spawners. And there would just be a bunch of pig spawners. If it's a known bug, when does it get fixed? And I saw that green bean over there. Oop. Hiya, Mr. Creeper. Ready to be eliminated? Whoop. Farewell. I'm kind of thinking about taking out all these pigs also. Do I need the bacon? Maybe I'll use looting. See, I have nothing to preserve blaze spawners. I think that might be too late already. I've already been to the nether multiple times here. I don't know how many blaze spawners I'm gonna need though. I think I have a bunch of blaze rods and powder. The chances of me burning through all those are very unlikely. I see a slime. Leave me alone, thank you. I'll figure out the spawners later. which is why I'm asking, when does it get fixed? You're pulling this information from some source. The sides of that water looks darker than the top. The top looks regular, proper texture, but the sides, maybe it's a lighting thing. Optical illusion. Oh yeah, I need to update the map. Gotta add this to the list. And Nadonk. So let's see, Block Museum's taken care of. The arena's taken care of. Bounty board I need to update. I'll do that before getting to the map. Chunks are still being nice and slow with their rendering. Alright, let's go get back to work. Maybe now will be the time that I at last sit down and collect a bunch of sand to work on that artificial beach. I know where it's going to be. I just don't think I have enough sand to supply the scale I'm looking for. Combat arena completed. Enough. Don't know what I'll do about the zombie pigmen, but if I leave those doors closed. Zella noodles, 11 noodles? Oi. A man-made village is also going to wait because we're going to be putting down a spawner in there. But that'll be once the spawners are not a problem anymore. I also need to write down all the history, put that in the block museum, put that on a bunch of signs. Military base. Alright, well, I'll come back later. Can't find a fixed date. Where'd you find the bug? I would hope it's eventually, since I don't hear people talking about this anymore. On the forum? Oh. Alrighty. Where did I build it? Nope. It was on the bug tracker, that should say. Is that the map? Nope. Is it on all 4 of these? I don't know how much surface area it's going to take up, but I'd rather collect all these maps now. In fact, I'll do the fun thing and stick the map right there. Isn't that so nice? Just having to be sort of like a mini map now. I was super happy when this feature got added. The map was nice and small when putting it in your offhand. As this was about the time I was really into maps still. And I was thinking larger, larger, larger. And so having the map on the left hand was super effective. The difference in terrain. Got the one line in the middle. The left side perfectly smooth. Good old cave game world back when it was just a big box. The big old box. Bunch of cobblestone, a little bit of grass. And then the right side, look, the terrain has noise. Boop. I wonder, I don't know how well it would work, but I wonder if someone ever recreated similar cave game tech test terrain, but for Infinite Worlds. I feel that would be rather interesting, although rather plain, have an entire world made out of cobblestone with a little bit of grass sprinkled on top. Oh well. I've thought about replacing the side grass texture with the full block one, but I think I think it fits better having it just be the singular strip. I'll figure out the spawner problem later. Well, moment of truth. Think anything's gonna pop up on here? Maybe if the arena doesn't, all my terrain smoothing will. Let's observe, shall we? Oh, I'm still not even in the right world. It's over there. Up! I see the changes unfolding right before my very eyes. Once a mob spawns from a spawner, it turns back into a pig. Why is the sheep spawner still a sheep spawner, though? I saw sheep spawning in there. Maybe it's not every spawner. Nom, 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 nom. Whee! Jumping for joy. Alright. I don't know if I just swapped those. Yes, I did. Oops. Oh, this is a rather small arena on the map. I was thinking it would be larger. I guess the arena is very small. If it was first reported in 1.9, better question, what exact version was listed? So there's the intersection of the 4 different worlds. Maybe one of these days I'll go back and add proper walls. And there's the bottom half. That was in 1.13. I'll deal with 1.13 when I get there. 1.13 is going to be a big old mess that I know I'm going to have to take time to clean up. Alright, close enough. I'd say these are updated enough. And now that I picked up the bed, let me catch some Z's up top. Mountain's still in the way. I wonder... Nah, there's no fast way. I'll just zoop. Alright, with the arena all taken care of, time to go do other stuff. I think I'll let the pigs stay here for now. They're not really causing any performance problems that I can tell. Just feels like 1.9 being 1.9. So I'll let the pigs live and clean them out with looting later. For now, I'm thinking of heading back, all the way back to a desert, picking up some sand. The closest good desert might not be until the beta 1.8 area, which means I would need, or I'd have some traveling to do until I get there. 1.9 pre-release 2? Where is it reported? Because if you check the date, there should be a 5-year difference. Do I have any spawners in the end? I don't think so. One thing I wanted to do was set up potentially a Enderman spawner in there. If it's listed on the bug tracker, it's got to be released. Because the bug tracker was started around release 1.4. So the earliest bugs on there go back to 1.4.2. So that would only apply to bugs from versions from then on. There were bugs that were in the game from before then, but the earliest listed version would be on there. Maybe the bug was fixed and then surprise it came back. Otherwise, this would be rather unfortunate, I say. But yeah, let's go clean out our inventory. We're gonna fill up the ender chest. So what do I need? My own ender chest is the one we're taking. Let me put away everything else I will not need. Also put away the silk touch pickaxe. Oh yeah, and hold on, let me take care of the maps real fast. Nom nom nom. There we go. Yeah, that arena looks to be slightly smaller than my original castle. That's a rather small arena, I'd say. Because this is the castle right there. Lights are flickering. If the stream ends abruptly, more power problems. It's still windy, to my lack of surprise. Spawner data changes. So I was right, there was something. Oh, when data change, it says, boop, invalid, let's reset. It'd be really unfortunate for anyone who had any sort of sign spawner. Looking at you, Robotnik. Because I remember how much he adored his sign spawners. And then one of the updates for maybe 1.20.5, one of the snapshots, said any more invalid data for spawners gets reset. And so every sign spawner is coming to an end eventually. No, he's not 1.9 at all. I think he's still in alpha. I don't remember. I need to ask. He put his series on hold a couple of years ago to do real life stuff. Sadness, but such is the way of most people these days. I'm not most people yet. I already did warn him. Well, no, that's not true. I warned him about the sign spawners. I did not warn him about the pig problem since I didn't know until today. Since I've only used custom pig spawners in here, and the last time I visited a dungeon or the stronghold was a while ago. You know, I wonder how useful that would be, having a pig spawner right in the stronghold. That way, it would be nicer to have than silverfish, and I'm not too concerned with silverfish spawners anymore since we have 128 strongholds in this world now, not 3. Or 2, because I already loaded up one of them. Before, I should say. Loaded up the terrain to prevent one from generating. Proper terminology. Right, how much of this do I need? Put the book away. I'll hold on to 2 of these torches in case I need them. And steel shears. I need the ender chest. I need the bed. Guess I could put away Silk Touch and Slime Ball. We're gonna grab a couple shovels. The bed's staying with me. Hold on, let me put these away. Won't fixing the spawner just cause the spawner to break again next time it has an issue? If I were to fix it, say, by tomorrow. I have a dedicated sugar chest? Did I move all the cane sugar into the sugar? I hear the slimes out there getting massacred. Boop. Alright, let's think. 25. I might be able to combine these. 365. What about these? Nope. Alright, away we go. How it may just break again without extra work. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting, if I don't do anything other than putting a spawner back, I'm expecting it to just have a problem again. So I'm gonna wait around a little bit. I have an efficiency 3 shovel. I wonder, can I combine these? Because that'd be very cool if I could. We're gonna find out if sand is affected by efficiency, because surprise, grass isn't, and I don't know when it will. I saw that slime appear out of nowhere. You just booped. Maybe I should put more iron golems over here. No, I shouldn't do that until I acquire massive amount of... Ah, I can combine them, but too expensive. What I might do, I might take an anvil with me. I'll just set it down when I'm over there. Or I could just make another anvil. Boop. I'm pretty sure every time an anvil falls, it takes damage. The same thing as if you were to use it to repair. Yeah, I've got the XP. I'll combine these later. I'm still gonna make another unenchanted diamond picket, or another diamond shovel, and then probably combine that with my other unenchanted diamond shovel. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna fix the spawner again, but thankfully we don't have too many more versions until 1.10. 1.10 is gonna be Tuesday. Well, 1.10 pre-1. I think 1.10 only had 3 pre-releases, and then 0.1 and 0.2, and that's it. So that's 6 versions in total. And then 11 had a little more pre-releases because 1.11.1 had a few as well. Or a couple. I don't remember how many. Do I really need a mending infinity bow? Coming from someone who's still riding on that anti-bow train. And whoop. Alright, I have shovels. I have the anvil to combine the shovels. I have the ender chest. That has been totally emptied. I have 2 torches just in case I need to repair one. I have a pickaxe even though I'm probably not going to need it. I think I'll be all set. Famous last words. Oh wait, hold on. I need to go through the nether. We're not going this way. Out of habits. I don't know how much I plan on taking on the Warden. I get through this whole series without ever having to deal with him. Celebrate. Doesn't it drop nothing because you're not supposed to fight it? Oh wait, no, that's not true. It drops one of the, oh, what's it called? It drops one of the skulk thingies. Yeah, I remember. I don't know how much I'll need that. I will need one for the Block Museum, but is that the only way to acquire them? Because if so, then I guess I will have to fight one eventually. But I'd rather take on other methods for fighting the Warden. Howdy, Henry. Did you enjoy those AI generated cat video, or that AI generated cat video I sent a couple of days ago? Because you, from all the cat videos you send me. Alright, whoop. I almost went the wrong way. I don't need the infinity portion on the bow if I just stockpile arrows. I feel like that would be one of the few occasions I would utilize a lot of them. But since we're going to be riding this minecart all the way to the beta 1.8 area, time to do what I've been doing. Let me get some more Holios set up. Alright, where's it? Boop. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's go back to playing, shall we? So cartoon and industrial. I think I'll start out with industrial. There it is. Boop. Looks like we're going against Utah. The entire state of Utah. I wonder how challenging it would be trying to get everyone to perform the same action. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold up. Boop. Whee. What the? What do you mean, what the? Would you rather stare at the endless bedrock? This is just until we get there. In fact, you'll let me boop. There we go. Yeah, now we sit and we wait. I think I have one more minecart track because if that was... Oh wait, no, that would have been the first one. That was spawn chunks, right? I wasn't reading the sign. Uh-oh. Run. Yeah, if that was the spawn chunk station, then it shouldn't be too far from me. Brain rot attention videos on Instagram. Now this is just a fun little time waster game that I've been playing for a few years, and I figured one day on stream, I should do something other than just watch all this bedrock. And so this is what I plopped on. And so here we are. Because there's nothing else to look at for the Minecraft background. I was never a Subway Surfers person. In fact, I'm not a big Endless Runner person. There was what was it, Temple Run? Temple Run was a big one. I never played that one either. Let's see, what else? Temple Run, Subway Surfers. I can't remember what else. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not an Endless Runner person. See, with these, at least it has a designated time. I don't know what it is. It feels like 5 or 6 minutes. Well, I don't know, since it doesn't seem consistent. Of course, the round ends if I manage to take everyone out. Like, can I? When I get back here, I don't think I'm gonna have the opportunity. Oh, retreat! You beat me to it. I was trying to take out all the little guys. GTA races. I guess so. Those are probably more entertaining to folks such as yourself. I'm not part of those. Oh, my time to shine again. Everyone's backing into a corner over here. Go, go, go. No one? Come on, I have a whole 3 levels on... Oh. Wait, minecart station. Stay away, I'm doing something. That was some server lag. Oh, did you see the, how I was crawling there? Oh boy. Something happened. Alright, hold on, I need a larger lead again. The smaller the gap between you, the harder it is. Oh wait, am I where I need to be? Hold on, I think I might have just passed it. No, wait, this is beta 1.2? Oh, never mind, we gotta keep going. So yeah, that was Monolith. We're going to the beta, or that was the beta 1.2 outpost. We're going all the way to 1.7, or 1.8. Hooray! Wait, which one did it say? Cartoon. 3 games in cartoon. So yeah, the next minecart station we're going for, that's where we need to be. See if we can get through 3 of these in a short time. I don't think so. I still haven't put milestone markers on here, like 100 blocks, 200, 300, and so forth. Server lag. I saw that. Although I will say, it's a Holio's taking up my entire left monitor right now. So it is kind of difficult to watch both screens due to my relative distance. Not to mention my chat is way over on the right using the OBS preview, since this is taking up the same screen space as where I normally keep the YouTube studio. Signs spaced out that form a sentence as you read them. Sounds like too much effort. That doesn't sound useful, that just sounds like a visual thing. I'd put milestone markers, that way I don't have to look at F3. That way, even with the HUD disabled, I could just boop, quick peek every 100 blocks. One thing that would be most useful though is waiting around until we get signs that you could write on both sides. I want to say that's only a 1.20 thing. I think 1.20 is when they upgraded signs, because they also added support for hanging signs. Boop. Alright, go, go, go. I feel like we're gonna run out of time, since each of these rounds are 2 minutes. I don't know if I have enough time before we get to the next spawner, or next station. We'll find out when we get there. Server lag. I see that. If you're watching how the Minecraft just says, hold on, I gotta catch my breath. Ah, buddy, you missed the house. Like a nice little town over here. Let me just nom nom nom. Can I attack? Aha, I got 2 of them. Yeah, small fries aren't worth it. I don't know what the point percentage that you get from consuming others, but it feels rather small. It's usually more effective to keep going for the terrain. Oh, maybe we will have enough time. Oop. Alright, well, we're not at the next station yet, so let's just zoom into this. We got 2 minutes. Endless bedrock. Every time I look out, I think to myself, you know, I stare at this for 10 hours a day once. What a time that was. It felt so long way back then, back when I was still on the journey. And now I think back, we're coming upon 3 years ago, since the beginning of it in March. March 22. So before I know it, it's going to be March 25. And then June 25, and I'll be, wow, 3 years since I finished. And think about it, June 25 also means 5 years since Kilo finished his. The first known person to travel through the or across the overworld to make it to the far lands. Since there was one another intermediate journey from I think 2013 to 2015 by Retro Apo. Oh, are we there already? At the beta 1.8 outpost. Okay, we got 20 seconds, so I'm not wasting too much time. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no, hold on, stop. Not where I was supposed to go. Alright, boop. Alright. I wasn't doing very good contributions to the team there, but that's alright, it's worth it. Boop. Alright, well, that was fun while it lasted. We got work to do. Excuse me. Thank you. Did a pigman really? I guess they did. I was gonna say, did pigmen really climb these stairs all the way? Turns out they did. Think it's nighttime? Yes, it is. Wow, there's a lot of pigmen in this area. Alright, let's catch some Z's in a nice safe area. And I see a spider up here. Friendly spider, I guess. Oh, what is this lighting bug? Is this at the edge of the chunk? Oop. Z, Z, Z. All the way home. It's safe now since we don't have to deal with any nightmares. And awakeness, Kurt J. Mack used to say. Oop. One of these days I'll need to fix this. I don't know when, but eventually I might work on this track some more. Don't know how much I'll keep the separated part, but at least getting the track going all the way to the desert. You see how flat that is? You could tell I've been here before because that is zoop all the way across. Yep, that's where we're working on now. Alrighty, let's go find some hills. Preferably smaller ones. I think up here. This will be our suitable area. You could tell that used to be a hill because that's stone and sandstone. Probably looks like the LCE terrain because that's what the terrain was looking like back in the day. Do I want to use the efficiency or should I use the non-enchanted? Yes, unenchanted. We'll start here. That way I can combine these into a single shovel first and then enjoy efficiency later. Since I could spend as much time as I need, since I have the bed here. Yeah, a lot of the terrain from early release has a specific look to it. Nope. And since the terrain generator back then was the same almost across both platforms, since I don't think they added biome scale at that time. Or they might have, I don't remember. For beta 1.8 and later. No, I think it was 1.7. Whatever console edition equivalent that was when they added the biome scaling, so that way you could fit more biomes on a smaller world. Yeah, the original world size of 864 by 864, not good for 1.7 and up. It worked well for beta Minecraft, and sure there can probably be arguments for 1.0 as well. But yeah, needing to play on such a small world with an expansive feature set, especially since I made it all the way into 1.13. Oh boy. Hold on, let me be smart about this. I'll just zoop. That way all the sand I collect I won't need to see. Hope y'all like sand, because we're going to be hearing a lot of it. And seeing a lot of it. You know what this almost reminds me of? Minecraft Syndicate Season 3? Yeah, it was 3 where we were in the Primordial Desert. The Primordial Desert map generator. Very cool I say. One of my favorite custom map generators from back in the day. I first saw it on the Minecraft music video form this way by In the Littlewood. And so I was looking on there and I thought, where's this desert coming from? I don't remember seeing desert terrain like that. And so I looked into it and found the Primordial Desert terrain generator. I should say map generator because it pre-generates the world beforehand. Due to that's how Minecraft works. And so I have a modded beta 1.2 world using it. Very cool stuff on there. The original version 1 to like 1. Whatever, 1.5 maybe. That was for beta 1.2. It might have been updated to beta 1.3. Truth be told, I don't remember. But I must have acquired a copy for beta 1.2. If I have that for beta 1.2. and then I think it was left alone for a long time, and then it was re-released V2 for 1.2.5, I believe, and that had a lot more world customizability with how all the swirls, or not the swirls, the wave pattern could be designed. And so if you use the default settings, it would look rather flat. And so if you wanted to get the old look, then you would need to use you would need to work on the settings a little bit. Eventually, it was included in another program that was a collection of different terrain generators, or different world generators. I can't remember when it was last updated, but after the 1.2.5 release, it was used in closer to 1.6, I believe. I can't remember. I don't remember what other terrain generators were included on there. Yeah, it became its own little program and not just a basic command line thing. But yeah, generating that map on my old laptop, so incredibly slow. And of course, the larger the world, the longer it takes. But yeah, it was worth it in the end. Although I will say it does indeed look rather small. But for the Playcraft Syndicate Season 3 copy of the world, made sure to update it. Or once I update it, used a larger thingy. On channel and you're streaming, that happens not really often. Howdy howdy, welcome to the goods. Yeah, I frequently stream. We've been having electrical issues, wind, blame the weather. But yeah, I still try to stream most weekdays. This is not my usual stream time though, I was busier this morning, so I had to push it back a few hours. Oh, that's not true, it wasn't even a few hours, I only pushed it back a couple hours. I started this stream an hour and 12 ago, when my streams normally end. Yeah, I'm currently collecting sand. I don't know how large the artificial beach is going to end up being, but I'd rather get more sand than not enough. I think the last time I collected a large amount of sand, I turned most of it into glass. Don't know what I needed the glass for, but I know I still have plenty of it sitting around currently. Let me combine those, get my plus 5% durability, and boop. I'll just toss all that away now. Might as well. Still have a few more minutes until nighttime. Not concerned about bad guys popping up. Oh, no sticks from you. Small feature, but highly appreciated feature. Dead bushes dropping sticks. Alright, do I want to get rid of all these? I could push this entire area inward. Sure, why not? I'll go for it. I'll cut it off. Maybe here or so. In the same world over the game historical versions? Absolutely. That's the same concept, but on a very large scale, it would feel. I don't know how or what versions people cover these days. Yeah, starting all the way back in pre-classic that we had. And now we've currently made it to 1.9 after 342 episodes. Nolitrum only came up with the word Polyworld. He's not the first person to come up with the concept. I haven't seen anyone earlier than Ant Venom's. Oh, what was it called? Minecraft Through the Ages. There we go. He started that in the beginning of 2012. Oh boy, I haven't found any series that takes place with the same concept before then. Yeah, it wouldn't be until 2014 that I started trying it out myself. And then 4 years later, 2021, this series began. Yeah, it's a rather popular concept. And many more people have definitely started doing it over the past several years or so. It was harder before 2018 or so, 2017, because of how many versions were missing. And then Omni Archive came around, Minecraft version search, and all the versions that were acquired in the early days. Boom, bunch of classic, bunch of in-dev, bunch of inf-dev. It became much more reasonable trying to go through since the version list was more complete. And so that's why I kind of waited around a while for this world in particular. Because by 2021, the version acquisition started slowing down. And so I think I started at a good time. Yeah, this world, UMP, started August 21. I'll probably just go back and forth. I think that might be faster. I don't know if there's a method for most efficient way of digging out a square area. Uh-oh. Hidden water. Oh, I guess it wasn't hidden because all of this was covered here. I was trying to read what you were saying, and next thing I know, whoop! Surprise water. I wonder where Ruby Dunk got the name. Because every time I hear Ruby Dunk, I think, oh, Notch's earlier game he was working on. It's where the first cobblestone and grass texture come from. It would be really interesting if Notch made a game closer to Ruby Dunk, and that ended up being his Minecraft 2. Probably not, though, since I feel like this will be a more popular concept. Minecraft 2? I still haven't looked into it. I don't know what Notch has said about it recently, other than the first initial tweet. Yeah, we'll see. Whatever happens, happens. I hear people talk about levers and chests as well, and I don't remember keeping up with whatever was happening there. Who knows? Notch could be a project juggler like me. I would run out of fingers how many projects I've started that are... I'll finish them eventually. I started another one just yesterday about triangles. Triangles and 2D physics and other geometric shapes. And it's a challenge. I didn't realize trying to do all my own physics calculations would be this difficult. Oh well. All Notch did was making a poll. That's what was missing. That's what the original thing was deleted. Because I don't know what he said originally. I only saw the aftermath of his reply saying, I basically announced Minecraft 2. And then it went from there. Yeah, I don't know what he put originally. Mikiri Galka 2? We have to finish the first one. We have 6 more months to get it done. At least get it mostly done. Now that you've got free time again, I feel like there was something I was working on there. I still need to finish the rivers, but that'll be later. Alright, time to put all that away. Let's start zooming through. Put your stream on in the background, hooray! Watch time always appreciated. And I didn't realize how big of a difference all this would be compared to the unenchanted shovel. Oops, that was probably a waste of anvil durability. Alright, now I feel better with that totally full. Don't have to worry about it again. Alright, well, let's go flatten other mountains. Yeah, about 4 minutes until nighttime. Oh, mail's here. Probably. Sounded like I heard my mailbox. If this was nearly any other world, I would be all over that sugarcane, picking it up, ready to take it home. I don't want to waste the inventory space on it. The urge to do something when you don't have the time availability is always a bunch of sadness. For example, you get a brand new game idea, 10 o'clock, right before you're going to bed. Everything's already shut off. You're heading up, ready to catch your Z's, and then, oh, I have an idea. Oh, this would be a great idea. Oh no, it's bedtime. Such is my life. But hey, I've now begun the game. 300, 900. I think I'll wait a little bit more before I combine these. I'll take all that sand, thank you very much. And even though I know I'm zooming through all this, still have lots more inventory space. It'd be nice if I don't need to come back here again for a while, because it's a rather slow adventure traveling across the minecart to get here. Hiccup. But we're gonna keep going forward. We're gonna keep going north, right? No, we're gonna keep going south, positive Z. We're gonna keep going south for another long while. Eventually, I might have a reason to head back north. But I think I might as well load up the terrain in the forward direction. In the positive Z direction. That way it's all in the same area. Boop. Alright, let's try again. That one's 6. That one's 12. I think I'll take the 6. I'm getting hungry. Oh man, nom 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 nom. All this sand digging's making me hungry. I'll need to do something with the cactus, but I'll put it in a place where I'm not going to be digging anymore. Man, this is so nice. I don't remember if I had efficiency before when I was clearing out all the sand, but I'm very glad I have it now. I guess I could put it down here. Is that gonna grow? Yep, I'll grow unhindered. I'd rather not unintentionally make a cactus farm. Oh, there's another one, of course. Alright, boop. Uh-oh, boop. There we go. Let's catch some Z's, prevent any bad guys from spawning, and reset the weather timer. Although I think... Yep, this is saved as a desert. So I don't need to worry about it. Alright, this area is looking flat enough. Let's go find another hill. Well, not too much more. Because I still need to make sure I can take this stuff home. Well, I know we won't be sleeping again. And I already combined my stuff. Oh no! I don't have Silk Touch. I left my Silk Touch pickaxe at home. I think I might be leaving the Ender Chest here. I don't want to break it, because I won't be getting the Ender Chest back. It'll just be the Obsidian. I guess I'll leave it here for next time. Oops. Well, yeah, let's start preparing to head back then. Not too much more sand to collect. Alright, how are we looking? I don't want to dig too much and then realize, oops, out of space already. So close. Almost had enough. Alright, what I could do... Here's what we'll do. We'll drop down these torches over here. We'll put it next to the ender chest and hope that I remember to do something with this later. There we go. Alright, this will take up the last free slot we have, and now we should be good to head back. Let's see, what are we at? An hour and 28. Oh boy. I wonder how far we'll get on here by the time we run out. Wonder if there's a cave. How long we'll get until we run out of time. I also really want to know what the underground looks over here, because I haven't been exploring in there for a while. I think it's rather interesting though, since this is the first beta 1.8 area. Somewhere in that direction, I know there's a very, very dense mine shaft, just because of how mine shafts used to generate. Up the hill, down the hill. And back to the outpost. Hooray! Alright, what do we have? I'm tempted to leave the sticks here, but at the same time, I could always use more sticks back at home. So I think we'll take them with us. You know, I wonder if I'll ever go through here and... Oh no, what happened? It froze. Is it because we're high up on the mountain? We are at a 103. I know there's a little bit of snow here, and that's a 1.7 thing. I don't know. Anyway, it's not important. Alright. Time to take the minecart back. Here's what we're gonna do. I want to time it, since it's been a while since I last timed it. So I want to know exactly how long does it take to go back and forth. Alright, and start. Alright, let me take looks-see at some stuff before I whip out more Holio. Insert rolling here. Rolling minus the G. Anything important happening over here? Don't believe so. I still hear those ghasts, and I remember the time, way back, around beta or so, those ghasts, they had X-ray vision, and they were able to start pew-pewing through the walls. They only saw me, of course, but I would just hear them yell at me, and then I would hear the fireball explosion. And I think, why? But I still believe that was a spawning bug. How they would spawn in areas too small for them, so they would look through the terrain. They would spawn in it and pew through it. And that has been taken care of. Alright, let's see, how long has it been? 2.5 minutes. Alright, yeah, let's whip out some of that side entertainment. Doo-doo-ba-doop. And how do I... There you go. Alright, back to work. If you want to call it work. Is everything work not fun? But if it's fun, is it really work? Is all work not fun? These are the questions nobody cares to ask. I don't think I worded those right, but that's the point. Isn't there poetry when you don't word stuff correctly? Because that way you're applying your own sort of grammatical rules to it. Oop. Can y'all stop knocking over the buildings? They're harder to pick up that way. I always want the items to fall straight down. That's called gibberish. Is all poetry gibberish? No, that's not true, because there's plenty of poetry that uses proper grammar. But then it doesn't feel like poetry. Unless it flows really, really well. But if you want words to flow really well, you're probably using uncommon terms. And zoop. Come on. Oh, I don't think that's going to work. Server lag. I wonder if there are particular areas, particular chunks of the world that the game has difficulty rendering. Because it feels like it's farther off in this distance. The game shouldn't be generating any new chunks, because this whole area is supposed to be loaded up already. I don't know. It's not really a good way to tell what the game is doing on a function level. I could set that up if I had my own game running, though. Just put a bunch of print strings all over the place. That way I could display every time something happens. What a great debug feature. And can I go for it? Oop. Oop. Come on. I don't think so. Hitbox might be a little bit too large. Oh, same thing with the rocks. Come on. Nope, hold up, next outpost. Alright, there we go. Some of the objects on here, their collision is a little bit too large compared to their actual model. There we go. Alright, I feel so much better. Totally worth it. That's beta 1.2. This is monolith. My trees. Thank you. Boop. Yawn. I say after a long day. Even though there's still... Uh-oh! Even though there's still plenty more to do after this stream. I have to email people. Oi. Oh, here we go. This place is easy. It's very easy, says the old screenshot with the gold statue on there. Oh man, they've already cleaned out the snowy area. It's not much left here. I don't think we're gonna win this one. Hey Joe, leave me alone. I don't need you here. Server lag. The minecart had to take a second to load. Definitely not a beta problem. What are at 847? Yeah, time to know once and for all how long it takes to get to the beta 1.8 area. Oh, we are absolutely not going to make it. There's not nearly enough points for us. Leave me alone, people. I still don't know why the camera puts me way, way elsewhere from where I actually spawn. Oop. Ah, so close. Another size or two. Aha! There we go. I wonder how close, how far or close guests need to be for you to hear them. And I wonder what sort of thing Notch did to make sure that you can hear them from much farther away. Oh, that's a spawn chunk area? Yep, these are spawn chunks. Click. So the current estimation is about 10 minutes. That's not too bad. I guess that means the total journey would be closer to 25. Ooh, that server lag. Oh boy. My car was really taking a break there. 3, 2, 1, whoop. Don't think we have enough time, right? What are we at? That's a couple hundred blocks. Yeah, I think we'll just wait it out. I guess more than 10 minutes, so it'll be closer to 13 or so. Alright, boop. I think it's about 100 blocks that we are from home. There it is. And boop. Stop. So we're at about 12 minutes to go from spawn. I should say to go from home all the way until the beta 1.8 area. Ba-doop. Alright. Well, it should be raining when we pop out of here. It's surprisingly not. Should I sleep first to put all the sand away? Probably put all the sand away. Sleep. Because I'd rather reset all this stuff now. We're running out of nighttime. There we go. Of course, if it was 1.13, the better option is always to sleep. That's all dirt. Whoop, it looks like I really did run out of sand at one point. Or get close to it. Boop. Do I want to keep the red sand in there? I think here's what I'll do with it. I'll put the red sand way up there, where I'm going to forget about it. Alright, need another shovel. Need my torches. Need more bacon. Always need more bacon. Especially since beta 1.8. Alright, so... There it is. Alright, I'll keep the sleeping bag on me. And the minecart. And then the anvil can go back. Does this have any value to it? Maybe the anvil didn't take any damage from falling the singular block. Because I'm not seeing any NBT tags on here. Alright, well that would have been nice. That way I can use it again later. Without worrying about it already being used. And... oh. There we go. Hey. Buddy, I'm working on stuff. Alright, cool. So, we have all that taken care of. So now, we're going to scope out the area and probably do a little bit of work before we lay down the sand. I'll need to see how I'm going to set it down. Oop. And I don't remember how far it is, which means we might want to take the minecart. I remember when things rendered backward. What a day that was. The inside faces of textures were displayed on the Steve skin instead of the outside, which looks normal. So weird. I didn't even realize it rendered the materials inside out. Or rendered two-sided materials, I should say. Unless it doesn't. And the reason why it was rendered like that was because Notch done goofed the math on which side the texture was supposed to face, and so it got flipped around. Don't even know how that happened because it was fine originally. Same thing like how I wonder why the old animation for walking sometimes would work, and sometimes it would be missing a lot of frames. It would be missing the interpolation. Yeah. Oop. Efficiency 4. Hold up. Now I need to smooth this out just a little bit more. There we go. And probably clean up these logs. The little stuff. The little blocks lying around. Oh, it's way over here. Oops. I kept going straight when I should have made a right. I don't think efficiency is fixed. That's not true. It is finally fixed. Yeah, it now affects grass again. So efficiency 3 is a big no, but efficiency 4 is a yep. Yeah, it takes out that grass very quickly. Howdy, Rye. Welcome back. What are you going to be installing to your computer? Going down the Linux route? Alright, how do I want to do this? Because this entire area, so much water. I could start here, or I could put the beach on the other side. Because if I turn this into a sort of beach house, or just leave it as is, call it a beach house, where would the sand go? Maybe over there. This entire area is suboptimal because of how it's all set up. Man, those creepers totally ruined my day. But man, what a giant piece of art this is, if you want to call it that. I just got deja vu again. again. Still, yep. I think this is where I'm going to be working on it. Oh, I guess I didn't need to fill that in. Oop. Yeah, right around here. So my plan is to fill in the edge area with sand. The only problem is, this is a big elevation difference, which means how much sand am I going to be putting down? I don't know, but yeah, this is where I'll be working. Man, so fast. I wonder why 3 had an effect on the grass before, or 3 did not have the effect before does. Could be a basic behind-the-scenes number problem. I guess what I could do is I could put sand on the underside, or put dirt on the underside. So then that way what I have to do is cover up the dirt with sand. That's only going to work for this area because then the sand will go directly into the water. Yeah, look at this. Am I supposed to turn this into a cave or something? How many beaches have caves? Probably plenty, but I don't know if that's the look I was going for on this side. How many drivers do you need to manually install? Depending on how new the parts are, a fair amount of it is automatic install upon checking for updates. Should I just get rid of this entire little hill here? I'm thinking about it. Going off the guide. Oh, here's a question. Does any of your hardware have CD or DVD installation discs for the drivers? I would say that'd be kind of funny, but that's how it was. No? Oh, your stuff is new. It might have been my GTX 1080. Might have been the last piece of hardware I acquired that had a optical media driver installation disc. What am I doing? I'm preparing the area for when I lay down all the sand. Cleaning out the terrain. Because I want this to be a little smoother, and I don't want to waste sand building it up. So if I fill in the area with dirt first, that'll make it look slightly better. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm trying to get this block back. Yeah, how about I just boop? There we go. No gravel? I said an artificial beach. I went back and listened to what I said 4 years ago. I was talking about a regular beach, so I'm gonna stick to what regular me said. Oh, no way, there's lava underneath there? Ah, now it looks weird, hold up. No, because if I get rid of it... Nah, it's fine, I'm probably gonna end up covering that with sand anyway. Well, hold on, is there lava underneath here as well? Yeah. This whole stone area used to be lava, and this was before lava turned into obsidian. So that's why that turned into obsidian now. Yeah, I was mainly asking in terms of if any of your hardware was old enough to still have optical media installation for drivers. It's a hot spring? Kind of, because there's multiple layers of lava depending on how deep it is. But yeah, there's lava aplenty beneath here. It's all buried, though, underneath a singular layer of stone. But if I went through, got rid of all this water, and got rid of all the stone, it'd be a massive lava lake down there. What a time that was. All that lava used to be visible, and then some creeper decided to let out the water. And so, poof, all the water coated it. Oh wait, hold on. I'm trying to acquire stone, but I will say the Silk Touch pickaxe is not doing it good. Well, there's more surprise lava. That one I'm not gonna uncover. I'll just let it sit there. Oh well. Maybe one day I'll do something with all the lava underneath here. But for now, I'm just gonna let it sit. In terms of the age of the world, if you want to call it ancient history, sure. Because it would be the earliest points of this world. When does it stop becoming ancient, though? Depends on how much you want to timescale the versions. You know what, here, I should probably be smart and drop down... of course. Of course, the chunks are still slow to update their lighting. Yeah, this will make it feel a little bit safer around here. Plus, eventually I have to light up this entire world. I don't know how many years it's going to take, but at some point, the entirety of the bowl will be lit up. It'll take a very long time, though. Pre-classic is prehistory. Isn't prehistory just earlier history, though? How do you distinguish the beginning of history with something that's not history? But yeah. Oh boy, he called for backup. Hey, dropped a potato. Would be cool if I needed it. Classic is the beginning of society. So then that means everything in pre-classic and earlier. The terrain I'm currently in is survival test terrain. I think? No, this is 12A. This was a 12A world. Because that's my 11A area. This is my 12A mansion. I'll put these torches, but I know I'm going to have to dig them up when I get to the... Hello, green bean. When I put the sand down. But yeah. Everything before your birthday. That's a way to put it. And... hold on. Alright, let's start digging. Because this stone still has to go and make way for the sand I'll be putting down here. I see you, Zombo. You don't see me. But your buddy does. Oh, I know this was the same one, never mind. Do we have a set date for antiquity, since that was brought up? Bye-bye. Bye-bye to the torch. before the fall of Rome interested. I'd like to think that it's a rather extended time scale for the world on here, because I think to myself, if they want Minecraft to keep going and going and going for another 40 years, then where we're currently at in 1.21 still has to be based on our current term, hundreds of years ago. That is where I am currently viewing. But for anyone currently here, say your final thoughts now. We'll be back again hopefully tomorrow, and we'll be working more on this beach, plopping down sand, getting it to look like a proper beach, because this is a total mess over here. And so I want to get this all cleaned up and make it look nice. And yeah, that's indeed all it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye.